Munaver is playing the dirtiest game because he even did it with me. Manara, she's already comes from a big household name, from Priyanka Chopra. So she's already got a big household name. So I don't think she is bahut sundar, beautiful. And I really want to go and see him again because I miss him so much already. I love him so much. I love Abhishek. I am very upset, to be honest. It's been an incredible opportunity, but I think I've been eliminated for the wrong reason. And I really hope the audience will see that and really connect with me, to be honest, on today's episode. You know what? I was eliminated for the English translation barrier, and I don't think it's fair because obviously my good friend Abdul Razik, Jad, they were all in previous Big Boss, and they didn't speak Hindi. But I don't know why this year the contestants haven't helped as much. Some of the contestants have not helped, and they've manipulated the situation, and they use it as a weak target to eliminate me. And I don't think it's right. And I hope. One thing I've learned about myself is that I think the fans have been calling me pure soul. I think, or spicy tikka masala or something like that, just because I've honestly been pure. Everything I've been doing is from my heart. And I've really been enjoying the whole culture of India, the food, how to make roti, parati, tikka, paneer. And it's been really, really an honor. Others, to be honest, I was reading about Abhishek and things like that. Because I was trying to see what the media thinks about it. But with Abhishek, I really formed a genuine connection with him. He's bahut sundar, beautiful, and I really want to go and see him again because I miss him so much already, and it's only been 24 hours. But I love him. I miss him. He's in my heart, and I want to be with him. And yesterday, honestly, the way he was crying and the way he was upset, it was just incredible. He did not cry like that for Isha. It's just crazy. And I think if I stayed in the house longer, I think slowly, the relationship would have become bigger and stronger. I think, to be honest, it's boring. I mean, Isha made it very clear to Abhishek, I don't want to be with you. But then again, it goes round in circle. The same argument is boring. Samit and Isha, to be honest, I think that's also boring as well. And I think they're going to break up after the big boss house because I don't think they seem very compatible. How do you say they're not compatible in Hindi? How do you say compatible? Nay relationship. No relation. Who looks better with Isha? None of them, to be honest. But I know Abhishek and me will look very good. Absolutely. To be honest, there's no distance. Every time, I don't know how much you've seen, but me and him always had a very special connection. When it's just me and him, we look into each other's eyes. We share our emotion, our experience in the house. And he was always trying to make me feel comfortable. And he was like, Navid, you're doing very well on the show. He was very supporting and encouraging. And I love him so much. I love Abhishek. Yeah, I love him. And I think, honestly, every day when we're together, 5%, it was going up and up. And I'm like, come on, big boss, let me see what happens. Don't just kick me out of the show. No, it's not love. No, it's not. No, nothing is there between them. And I told Abhishek and Kanzad, I said, stop wasting time. You guys are not meant to be for each other. And I said, Abhishek, just be with me. Forget about Isha and Kanzad. They're not giving you love. I give you love. No problem. He was like, and he laughs and he knows that I've got feelings for him. And, I'm always very close to him. Sometimes I do I do this. I'm like, being a bit of a naughty tika. Aishwarya. No, I think Aishwarya, she's being herself, but she even told me, she said she's lost in the game. She doesn't know exactly what she's meant to be doing. But I always say, just Aishwarya, be yourself and not always show your argument side. I think what's wrong is that some of the contestants in the house are too lost and they're not being themselves. And I think they really need to get a wake-up call and be themselves and have fun. That's the whole point. It's a TV personality show. The dirtiest game. Oh, dirtiest is a very big name. Well, big word. I think Munaver is playing the dirtiest game because he even did it with me. He told me come in front of the camera and I'll translate for you. And when I was saying, please say this in Hindi about Diwali, he was saying stuff that was completely opposite to what I was saying, which is very unfair and is very dirty. It's called manipulation. I don't know if you've seen that one. So I don't think that was right. That was shocking. I found out yesterday. Someone said, one of the fans in my Instagram saying, Navid, Munavar is translating incorrectly and is making you look bad. And I didn't appreciate that. I think that's a very, very coward thing to do. And it's not right. Mastermind, maybe he might be a mastermind, but there's a difference between being a mastermind and manipulating situation. You can be a mastermind, but don't manipulate. Be smart, but don't cheat. Well, to be honest with you, he said to me himself, "I'm the shark in the big boss house, and I will like attack the fish." So he thinks we are fishes, and he's the shark. But he needs to wake up. He's not the shark. Yeah, it's not a relationship; it's a friendship, and I told Manara, I said, Manara, I think the audience or the people are going to think you're in a relationship with him. So just please be careful. Like, stop always hanging out with him. Like, you're giving the wrong impression. I told that very honest to Manara. Manara, she's already comes from a big household name, from Priyanka Chopra. So she's already got a big household name. So I don't think she knows who Munawar even was before entering the house. And I connect with Manara a lot more because of the fact of we've been in this industry and we know people. So I feel like I'm more connected to her than Munawar is. Vicky is in the game. He knows exactly what he's doing in the game. Ankita is using her heart. And I keep telling Ankita, don't get distracted, just focus, you're going to do really well. But I think Ankita gets hurt because Vicky's too much in the game and she doesn't get that love that she wants from Vicky, so I think it's hurting her a bit. Yes, it's going in the positive direction. I mean, Ankita's been very sweet and said that I can help contribute to the names of the babies, and I'm very excited to be part of that journey. My low moments in the house, to be honest, was obviously people using the translation barrier as a way to target me, and I was very angry with Sana. I said, Sana, you're very two-faced, it's not fair. And I was very expressive and opinionated of how I feel. And I think that was the low moment. And sometimes, obviously, I used to get, mentally, I was very upset because I was getting homesick, because it's a new culture, new environment. But I was strong every day, and I managed to do well. Absolutely. I mean, Vicky's getting a lot of the attention and Munawar. So I think Big Boss is favoring them a lot, Vicky and Munawar. But I think Big Boss needs to literally take me on as a wild card, because I think Big Boss needs to really emphasize that it doesn't matter from where you're from or the language barrier, and they need to stop using that to nominate me, because it's a very weak thing and it doesn't show inclusivity when they keep targeting you on language. Right now, if they're in the house, I think the winner would be Vicky Bai. I think Vicky Bai, he deserves it, and Ankita, or either Ankita or Vicky. Aaron and Telka need to get out of the show as soon as possible, because they're not bringing entertainment. It's just they're in bed doing nothing. It's boring. And Sana as well. Sana is boring as well. But I love Sana, but it's boring.